Hello all. Today we are going to discuss about the dbScan implementation. For that thing we used a sklearn package to implement the dbScan, and the dataset that we are going to use is the makeMoon dataset. So first we'll import the functions, and after that we'll create the dataset. Here we are using number of samples is equal to 500. That means 500 samples will be there and the noise will be 0.1. Now after that we will just see what the dataset will look like, right? So the dataset looks like this. So there are two moon-like structure is there, and y is just a label. But for our dbScan method we will not provide the y, we will provide the x only, and the input of the dbScan will be like this. And we will see that the dbScan method is able to create the clusters or not. Ideally there should be two clusters. First cluster should be this one and second cluster should be this one, right? Okay. Now here we are creating this dbScan clustering method, and after that we are fitting this x, means the dataset. We are not giving y. So we will just fit that one. Now we can see the labels that was predicted. It means that you can see all are predicted as a 0. That means that all this there, it says that all the points belongs to the same cluster. So if I just want to plot that one, it will look like this. That means that all the clusters are now, all the points in this are represented as a single cluster. And the reason is that we actually used all the default parameter. Here default is the radius is equal to 0.5 and the minimum sample is 5. So we can tune those things to get a good number, to get a good clustering method, right? So what we can do now, here we will decrease the radius from 0.5 to 0.2, and we are taking this min sample equal to 5 only. So that means that there is no change that we are giving to this, but we are changing this parameter. Now let's see what the output will look like. Again it is there is nothing, it is happening, right? So let's again do that thing. Here what I am doing, I am not changing this parameter, but I am changing this minimum sample. Great. So now you can see we are able to do that thing. So what I have done equal to, I have actually increasing the constant on this dbScan method. Here it means that within this 0.2 radius there should be at least 15 instances to make that point as a code point, right? And actually you all know that code points actually make the clusters. So here you can see this is one cluster, this is one cluster, but here you can see this one, right? This is nothing but the noise for this one. So this actually not only finds the cluster, but it is able to find the noise always. Now let's say just we don't decrease this radius, but we increased the minimum samples. Now let's see what happened. Right. So the thing is that we are actually getting the two clusters only, but we are getting many noise points. Again increase the min sample. Now you can see you are getting three clusters, right? This one, and this one, and many noise points. So that means that there is a trade-off on which how much you should increase the minimum samples, and how much you should decrease or increase the radius also. So in the next part I will explain that what should we use to find this optimized parameter of this EPS and min samples. So in this tutorial our main motivation is to implement the dbScan method that we have already done. And the last thing that I want to share here is, let's say I am using this one. Now what I can apply many things here. I can see many things. So first of all, let's say component. It gives you all the points, all the code points instances, right? Core sample indices, it will give you the indices of the all the core samples that you have in this DBScan cluster 4, and the labels that I use to plot this graph is nothing but the classes. So you can see there are 0, 1, 2. That means that there are three classes that we have, or three clusters that we have, 0, 1 and 2, and this -1 is nothing but the noises for this DBScan. Okay, so I think we are able to understand how we can implement DBScan and how we can use this thing. If there is any question, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.